as I was leaving home and telling my husband, since, it's his religion, and I said, well, pray for me. He said, for what? I said, so I'm not stuck with this wig. He said, I'm not praying for that. That's minute stuff. I'm like, yes, it is important. It's $80. Anyway, I did go in to return the wig. They opened late and young people were there. I came in smiling because that's one of the things my husband said when he said he's not going to pray. Just be pleasant. Don't go in yelling. I don't go in yelling nowhere, no way. So anyway, I talked to the young people, and I said I thought I was buying a human hair wig, and this is not human. First, I said I left my receipt on the counter yesterday because I was busy spending that $5 coupon that they give you for spending over $50, I think it is. Anyway, I said I bought a human. I thought I was buying a human hair wig, and it wasn't human. And so he said, "It's human." And I said, "No, it's not." And so then he said, "Where's your receipt?" And then the young girl ran up and she said, "She bought it. She bought it yesterday. I sold it to her." I was happy for that. And so then she said, "But it's human." I said, "No, it's not human." And she said, I said, I went home and curled it. She said, "You got to use an electric curling iron." I used an electric curling iron. And so I said, "Pull out an electric curling iron right now." And so then it was like, oh. So, like I said, they were young people. So they've got to wait until the managers get in, and then I'll find out something. Which I don't hold out no hope. I don't. I'm just going to have to go on and like this wig. And I was explaining to my husband, the same thing that I just said. And I told him, but I used to order boxes of wigs when I had my business, when I was a manager. So he said, things not like that no more. And I'm going, it wasn't that long ago. It was in 2005. He said, that's 20 years ago. Well, that's not 20 years ago. God damn, that's 20 years ago. It's 18. Seemed like time flew. Wow. I was managing a business for a friend of mine, and he died. And so I let the business go, and I moved to St. Clair Shores. And it just didn't seem that long ago. Seemed like just a couple years ago. I knew when I was making the video yesterday about we should order our own stuff, that somebody might say that was a long time ago, but it still didn't ring a bell. My husband said, that's 18 years ago. He was saying 20 years ago. And he said, stuff done changed so much. He said, if you order hair, how do you know you can trust them? Who will you be able to return it to? So, at least he's thinking. I cut hair. I cut white women's hair. And I saw how they collect that hair. I think the man's name was Tom Does New York. It's this ethical hair seller, wholesaler, who goes and he pays the women $100 for their hair. And that's a lot of money over there. They said that's a whole month's rent. And they be real happy. They can buy cows and stuff. Anyway, I think his name is Tom New York, Don, Tom, some kind of simple name like that. And he's ethical. I would When I went to Dudley's, they said you should have 3 streams of hair suppliers, of good ones, who you trust. But looking up on the internet last night, there's really no one you can trust. They were saying that hair can come from anywhere. It can come from the garbage. It can come off of a salon floor. Many ways. And I'm just thinking, I cut white women's hair. If I shampooed it first and rubber banded it, say for instance they wanted a bob, rubber banded it, save it, and I'm like, I don't want to wear no white women's hair. But what's the difference? I mean, you don't know where this hair comes from that you wear. Then another thing that would be good is to get used to this fake human hair. What is it, Toyoka or something like that? I'll get the names of it. But it behaves like human hair. Because if you think about it, you might not want somebody else's hair on your head anyway. If you think about, think about it. If you don't want to eat meat, you shouldn't want somebody else's hair on your head either. Think about the spirit that comes with it. Whew. And all of that. But as time goes on, we'll see. We'll know more later. Talk to you later. Bye.